In the kitchen whipping sauce.
Whipping sauce.
Whipping sauce.
Whipping sauce.
Texture dripping with the sauce.
Dripping with the sauce.
Finessing getting it with the sauce.
Getting it with the sauce.
In the kitchen whipping
In the
sauce.
kitchen whipping sauce.
Whipping sauce.
Whipping sauce.
My texture dripping with the sauce.
Dripping with the sauce.
Flexing on them with the sauce.
Flexing on them with
I'm
the
saucy. Goddamn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chef Life TV podcast. Today I have a chef from Maryland. You know what I'm saying? His name is Chef Duan. Did I say that right, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Chef Duan, welcome, my brother. Welcome.
What's going on?
All right, man. So let me know a little bit about yourself, man. What's up? How you got into the whole culinary industry, man?
Say that again?
How you got into the culinary industry?
I started out going to Job Corps and Anne Arundel Community College, is a local community college here. I've always had a love for food, so my mom used to always tell me, I'm not always going to be here to cook for you. And, you know, ultimately, she passed away in 2008, so I pursued my love of food.
Sorry to hear that, man.
From her. And I turned it into something special, you know, just from wanting to know what I eat and how to make it to actually having my passion reflect my career path.
Okay. So you're from South America, right? So South America, Caribbean, where?
So Guyana is located on the continent of South America,
Copy.
right on the edge of the ocean. It sits in between Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil, and Trinidad is about a couple miles away. So it's the only English-speaking country on the continent of South America.
Okay. So now, is that how you started? Is your base of cooking from your culture or something different?
It's based on my culture, but I also love food in general, so I want to learn as much, and I have been learning as much as possible about other cultures, different cuisines. You know how people always ask you, what's your specialty? I don't have one. I want to be able to cook any and everything that I put my hands on, I put my mind to.
Copy. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Now, I'm going to start just shooting off the hip. I'm going to freestyle it. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I bet.
It's showtime.
All right. I've seen you on a gram for a minute. You know, everybody who I always interview, they don't know. I'm stalking y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm stalking y'all. I'm seeing how y'all moving before I bring you on the show, because I don't want to bring no randos on the show. And I see and I see how you moving, man. You got your private chef thing going. You worked with Chef Tobias before. You know what I'm saying? You branching off to do your own thing, right? Do you feel like you learned a lot working with Chef T?
I did. To be honest with you, before we met, my outlook on the culinary world was the basic, you know, work in a restaurant, the boring shit. Just work in a restaurant, you know, do what you got to do. But, you know, from working with him, he introduced me to the private sector of culinary arts. And it's not about only learning what you learn in school. It's about also teaching yourself and, you know, taking it to the next level. You know, creating your own identity through your food and, you know, just expressing it to people. And it's been a lot of fun, man. So one thing I did learn from him is, you know, presentation is everything. Yeah, they used to say that a lot, but I didn't really take heed to it until, you know what I'm saying, I started working with him, where like you really eat with your eyes first. I didn't really understand that concept before.
Okay.
That was one of the things that I actually learned from him.
So prior to working with him, where were you at?
I was working in a couple restaurants. I left. I opened one of the bonefish here. That was like right out of culinary school.
Okay. Okay.
So I took basically the basics I learned in culinary school for that. Basically overqualified. So we're gonna create a position for you where you basically open the line and you're able to do sauces, prep everything, and all that other stuff. Then I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's cool, but I can cook as well. So I basically have to start from the bottom and show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't just some kid fresh out of culinary school that just knows, what I'm saying, what they taught you. Like, I can actually do this at a higher level than some of you actually currently doing. So I left that. I went to a black-owned restaurant called Sobe. That was cool for a little bit. Then I left. That's where I actually met Chef T. And then we ventured off from there. Before that, I tried, like, other jobs and things while I was trying to, like, figure out what I was really trying to do. So it all led me back to where I currently am today, playing with food.
Now, I'm gonna get a little controversial here. You know what I'm saying? So don't get upset when I
Talk to him.
when I hit you with it. Now a lot of people think a lot of people come out of culinary school and they have this whole vibe that I'm the shit and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna own this shit. Nobody gonna tell me nothing. Y'all motherfuckers gonna
Put some respect on my name.
Now you got out and you went there. How did you feel going up in there straight from culinary school and having to prove yourself in front of everybody that was there for like 10 years working in the industry already? Did you find that difficult?
It was an eye opener. Like, I felt like I was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really learned nothing in culinary school. So I had to change my approach and, you know what I'm saying, basically show them, like, yeah, that's the basics. Let me show you what I can really do on my own. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I felt like I was better than people, and rightfully so I was, but not knowing who I am or who I was, I really had to, like, you know what I'm saying, prove myself. So, and that was never a problem for me. I actually accepted the challenge with open arms, and I flew through the company within like 3-4 months. I was assistant culinary manager. So it all kind of worked out in a way, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So you wasn't scared, you know? You wasn't
I wasn't scared at all, man.
All right. I mean, that's big because me, I got out of culinary school, and I'm a believer now that I should never went, but I got out of culinary school, and listen, man, I was shook. I ain't gonna lie. I was walking around looking for work, and I started off in Garmager, worked my way up. So to see that you had, to see that you had that confidence, you know what I'm saying? You know what? More power to you. A lot of people say that all these kids that come out of culinary school are way too confident, and I agree, to an extent. But if you come in confident and you could back your shit up, nobody can tell you shit.
Yeah, facts. And the thing about it is, I had, it was a corporate company, so they ain't really calling nobody chefs or whatever. But my culinary manager, he was a company guy. He started from nothing, but he kept it 100 with me from the jump. He's like, "Look, we hired you because one, you're overqualified, and we know that you can, get stuff done, and we don't have to babysit you." I was like, "Okay, cool, respect." But at the end of the day, we're looking for someone that can actually teach people. I'm like, okay, well, here we go. So, me proving myself wasn't hard at all. Like, I learned every station their way, and I was like, yeah, some of this stuff don't make sense. The way you guys, the functionality of your kitchen, like looking back and thinking about it, the functionality of your kitchen, it doesn't make sense. Like, it was backwards. So it's actually slowed down production. So once I started to showcase myself, like, hey, I can actually do this, you know what I'm saying, like a snap of the finger, and I'm organized, like I'm always have good mise en place, I started teaching other people that. So, man, it was really fun. Like, I feel like if I didn't meet him at first, I wouldn't have understood the concept of certain things that I didn't really understand coming out of culinary school. Think like, yeah, everything is about a book when it's really not.
Yeah. Yes, it's an eye opener, man. It's an eye opener.
Yeah.
So now you're out. You branched off, right?
Mhm.
And what are you doing now?
I am the executive sous chef for Burton's Grill and Bar. It's another corporate restaurant here in the DMV, but they're actually from Massachusetts. They have like 18 locations across the country.
Hold up.
Hold up. When you say DMV, what is that?
DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Oh, I'm sorry. They got their own acronyms down there and shit. Okay, I see y'all. DMV. All right. I'm sorry. I know that.
But yeah, it's cool. It's something that I felt like I needed as far as learning the managerial side of dealing with people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as you manage the system, not necessarily the people. If you can't follow what the system provides, then you don't need to be here. So, being the one of the only executive sous chefs in the company, because they don't really do that, I basically had to prove myself again. I'm like, look, I've been in this position before. Once you start earning a salary, you know what I'm saying, they immediately got to respect me. Like, you're not about to pay me hourly to do nothing. Like,
hold up.
I've been here before.
We all know once you start getting that salary, boy, you become a cow and they milk the fuck out of you. That's how that works, though.
Yeah, but you gotta be smart about it. You gotta really be, you know what I'm saying, aware of what it is okay, so from jump, how many hours do you need me here a day? Okay, cool. These are the things you need done within this amount of time. Okay, so after that time that I'm here, I need to go. Because you're not paying me to be here 1 minute after I'm supposed to be here. It's not how it works.
Man, it ain't that easy sometimes, man. Come on.
Oh, God.
It ain't that easy, man.
I'm the type of person, if we busy and you know what I'm saying, like we jam packed full capacity, yeah, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna get that bump. I'm not gonna sit there and be on the expo window like boo hoo boo, do this. I'm getting in the fire with you. I'm pushing this food out, because the faster this food go out,
the faster you go home. Hell yeah.
But it's fun for me. Like I love when it's super busy. Like you can't even look at your time to wonder what time it is. Like I love it when it's busy. You really bring out the best in you when it's busy. Because when it's slow, if you don't practice being busy when it's slow, you're not gonna do good when it's busy.
Absolutely. So this place you work at, what's the name again?
Say again?
Where you? The name of the restaurant. What's the name again?
It's Burton's Grill and Bar.
Burton's Grill and Bar. So
yeah.
So now, what aspect are you learning here now? Are you learning like more of the paperwork? You know what I'm saying, managerial side of it?
I'm learning a little bit of the paperwork, but I'm still very much pushing my employees, to do their best, get better. Yeah. Since COVID happened, I've had to do more managing than actual cooking.
And it's you're at a point where it's fucking tricky, right? Because now you're the sous chef and you have to get along with your line, but you still got to be the manager. And it's like you playing the best of both worlds. You got to get along with the exec and you have to get along with the line, right? I think that's one of the most. Listen, me personally, as a chef, I think sous and exec sous are the most difficult fucking position in the kitchen. My opinion, because you still have to work, you still have to get along with the line, and you still have to report to the chef. Exec chef doesn't have to fucking talk to nobody on the line if he doesn't want to. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just I mean, me personally, I would talk to my guys. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't want to, I don't have to. I speak to the sous.
Right.
Sous takes care of it. So I think, yeah. Just that's
you know what I'm saying. I love my position as a sous. My exec is a woman, and she has her strengths. I have my strengths. She has her weaknesses, and I have my weaknesses. But the thing that makes everything work together is communication. No communication, no good. Communicate, anything can be figured out.
It's it's good to hear you say with confidence that your exec is a woman. A lot of men
Yeah,
won't say that. You see what I'm saying? So applaud to you, my brother, because a lot of people will act
man.
funny
I'm gonna
towards
keep it
that
100
shit,
with you,
man.
man. I'm not one of those guys that have a problem working with women. You know what I'm saying? Some guys have a problem working with women in the kitchen. I don't understand it. Like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Just do your work and everybody get along. I just don't get it. I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's some shit that always just fucking gets under my skin when I hear people discriminate against women chef. Now, mind you, and when there's a woman chef in the kitchen, you know she go hard because to get that in this industry ain't easy, bro.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now do you think now you're here, right? You're in this big
Mm-hmm.
corporate spot. Now, do you prefer corporate or not?
Do I prefer corporate or not?
Yeah, do you prefer corporate than like a mom and pop shop or like a regular restaurant?
Well, I prefer corporate structure.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
I don't. I just like the structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
There's things you can't change about it, and that's what bothers me. But mom and pops, you can do whatever you want, but not have any structure, and that's where a lot of them fail.
Absolutely.
So I love the corporate structure, but in reality, I like to be able to one that's doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Putting out my food, not always pushing out somebody else's idea. Because me being me, okay, I know I could push your idea out in a better way that appeals to my demographic.
Yeah.
So, it is complicated, but I do like corporate structure. That's basically the only thing I like about it. It's the structure.
Listen, I went corporate, and like you said, the structure is great. The stability is awesome. You have confidence that you're gonna have your job. You're not gonna lose it out the blue. Well,
right.
I did lose mine, but it was because of COVID. I was furloughed for a long time. The COVID, like everybody else, COVID fucked my shit up. But before then, man, I was structured, man. I worked my days. I had my same days off. I had my benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to that, absolutely. But you gotta think about it this way, right? We're 30 plus, right? We're not now. If you're like 20, 25, 27, you're still in there. You get in. You're reaching I want to be the best chef in the world, and I want to 3 stars. Cool, you do that. But after a certain age, bro, stability, insurance is the way to go. Now, you could do the corporate thing, right? Work your days. And if you're going to have the same days off, you can go ahead and do your shit on the side. Be a private chef. Do your own shit, what you want to do, like that. That's just my opinion, man. I don't know.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I didn't really understand that aspect of it until maybe a year ago. A previous restaurant I was at, it didn't work out at all. I was also a sous chef there. I was one of several sous chefs, which is presidentially unheard of, but it is what it is. I was let go, and it took me a little bit to find the current job I'm at. I became very depressed about the whole situation. Like, I've never been fired from a job before. You know what I'm saying? Anything I've ever done, I've never been fired. Either I voluntarily left or it just didn't work out. But I've never actually been fired. To someone to actually tell you, like, hey, you're fired, that hit home. Like, that actually depressed me for a little bit. So I got over that. I got to the job I'm currently at. I started out there on the saute. Again, it was like, yeah, you're overqualified, but so we're gonna see what we can do. But they also needed help. So it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I worked saute for about 2-3 months, and then I was still looking for other opportunities to get back into either become an executive chef for a company or a sous chef if that's what needed. And at that same time, I saw that they were looking for a sous chef. I was like, wait, you guys are actually looking for a sous chef? because when I applied, they only had a cook's position, a line cook position available. So I jumped on that opportunity right away. And after, talking with people, it's like, yeah, we actually never had a sous chef in the entire company. Well, in my mind, I was like, yeah, that's about to change. So, I come in here, I bust my ass, and, you see what it is. Like, you know what it is outside of here. You know what I do, what I can do. It's not like I'm just some unknown. So that health insurance benefits and them things, once it was broken down to me in a way that I could actually understand, not just, oh yeah, this amount is coming out your check. You can get these prescriptions. You can go see these doctors. Nah, man, when you actually break that thing down, that you're like, yeah, okay, I'm not just working just to work. Like, I'm not putting in all this work and then I can't take care of myself. As far as if something happens to me, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm covered. So it definitely opened my eyes to, damn, I'm getting a little older. I need to start thinking about things a little different. I also have a 5-year-old son, so he's on my health insurance, so he needs it more than I actually do sometimes, in case something happens to him. So it just, yeah, I get that, man. Definitely get that.
Yeah, man.
I'm focused, man.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta been there. You gotta been there. Start off at saute, worked up to exec suit. Got all the benefits, all the 401ks. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that they can't give you nowhere else. You see what I'm saying? When you think about it like that, you should never feel ashamed about where you at.
Right.
Never, bro.
Right.
Never, because sometimes these restaurants that have all the foo-foo shit and got the demi and the, all that fancy shit I don't want to get into right now, but yeah, they got all that. But bruh, no benefits? Damn.
Yeah.
Word? No 401k?
I can't do it.
No 401k? But you want me to ride out with you because you popping and you got 4 stars. Right? Nah, Papa. You gotta give me more. You know what? Hold on, I just want to get that out there real quick. See, now I'm on my shit. Now I'm on my
Showtime.
Here's how I feel, okay? And agree with me or not, or anybody out there could agree. We sit here, glorify chefs. Some of them, yes. Some of them do deserve our praises. You know what I'm saying? They've been busting their ass. But some of these motherfuckers don't treat their workers the right way. So we supposed to ride out with you just to put your name on a resume so we can look good, but then, what the fuck? There's no insurance? There's no sick days? Oh, I call out because I don't feel good, I'm fired? Nah, the shit gotta change. We're human, bro. You feel me? Everybody thinks that chefs and line cooks are fucking samurai. Like we supposed to fucking work and just die. Or die working. That's not how that shit works. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We should not we should not lower our standards just because such and such is the best chef in the world. Or just because such and such got 3 stars. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out of them what they're going to get out of you. Okay.
You ain't get those 3 stars without, your team.
Facts. Big facts. You know what? Backs. I made it my own fucking word. Big facts. I just had to get that out. You know what I'm saying? I feel much better now. My shoulder's a little light. I'm good now.
Cook that shit up, Quay.
Let's go back to it. So now, do you do any side? You got any side ventures, man?
I do. I had a event last Saturday. It's pretty successful. It's about 25 people. Usually I book 2 to 3 events per month. I have a day job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you give me prior notice, I can make anything happen. If you don't, then
it's looking salty for you.
Right. It's still a lot that I'm learning about the private chef world and from time to time, catering to people and their needs. Recently I made a very big mistake. I'm willing to speak on it because the shit was depressing as fuck. And I had a NFL player contact me, right? And this was a week before his started.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was excited about it. Like, all right, cool, boom. You know, opportunities come and go. But
Uh-huh.
the mistake I made, I didn't provide the proper inquiry. It
Hold
went
up.
from a yeah. So I'm elaborate. When I was contacted, it was, oh yeah, can you fly out, do a tasting? I offered to pay for my own flight, no problem. Mistake number one. Don't ever offer to pay.
Yes.
Then, you know, as conversations, you know, continued, the tone changed to a 3-day job when I was halfway there. And then this athlete became very disrespectful. So I canceled his ass. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not about to show up and do shit for you because you don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, no.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of the things he said was like, oh, yeah, you say you're a celebrity chef. I never said I was a celebrity chef. I've cooked for celebrities before, but I don't walk around telling anybody I'm a celebrity chef because that's not what I am. I'm a chef. Point blank, period. I'm a chef. So, you know, the disrespect was real. I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's cool. You know, I spoke to a couple of chef friends of mine. And it was like, yeah, you know, you dropped the ball. And I accept that. I dropped the ball because, again, I was going into it, you know what I'm saying, guns blazing, and I ain't hold up my end of the bargain as far as, you know what I'm saying, negotiations and shit like that. So, you know, once I dropped the inquiry, I'm like, bro, you got to pay for this shit. I'm not paying for nothing. You know, I made it all to my destination just to get my bag because my knives were in there. And that was it. I hopped right back on the plane and came back home.
Damn.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn who you are and what you do. You're going to respect my time, my energy, my craft. You want to eat good? No problem. You're going to pay for it. Because at the end of the day, this is how I make my living. You may make your living playing sports, being an actor, actress, what the fuck ever. That has no value to me. I'm about my business. I'm not about the clout. I'm not about looking good. I'm I'm here to provide my service, my luxuries to you, and that's going to cost you. I will quote you accordingly, and if you don't want to pay it, then we don't have anything to talk about. You can contact someone else, no problem. My life is still going to go on, and so is yours.
God,
you know,
damn,
people,
that's what I'm talking
people,
about.
you know what I'm saying, be like, oh yeah, you know, you're cocky and arrogant. Nah, I work hard at my craft, and it's going to reflect when I feed you. You're going to be happy. You're not. I don't have unhappy customers, and if I do, then something must have been tremendously wrong. Everybody have bad days, but I try not to have those. And even if I'm having a bad day, I do my best to not let it show in my food. So, yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta, like they always say, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss, man.
You heard,
So
you heard what Chef Duan said, baby. You gotta pay. You gotta fucking. You know what that means? That means it's fucking lit. He said you gotta fucking pay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of chefs out here don't know their worth, man. And we take a lot of L's, man. We take a lot of L's, man. And you know,
I don't mind. I'm okay. Like you see, and that's the thing that a lot of people that, you know, contact us chefs for inquiries, like, you have to be realistic. You go to, and I always use this analogy, you go to a restaurant, from the time you walk in that restaurant, the host is getting paid. No matter how much you pay, the host is getting paid, the bartender is getting paid, everybody's getting paid. I'm all that in one. I'm doing all that. From the time you contact, I'm on the clock. Whether you book me or not, I'm still on the clock. It's nothing is free. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to pay, then okay, cool. Contact somebody else that's going to do it for nickels and dimes. But you want to eat, like, here's the thing that blows me. People want to eat so much seafood, right? And that's great. No problem. I love seafood. I will provide you the best seafood I can get my hands on. And I can get high quality seafood. But I'm not going to come out of my pocket.
It's coming out of yours, fam. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to eat all the crab legs and the shrimp and all that? Cool, no problem. My job is to provide it to you. But you have to pay for it. No problem.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Real quick.
Showtime.
I need y'all chefs to understand y'all worth. I need y'all chefs to understand. Don't be scared. I need y'all chefs to tell these people how much it costs, how much your time costs, how much the gas to get there costs, how much, how much.
Yeah,
If you have to buy a water bottle to stop and drink some water on the way there, put that shit on there too. Every little thing counts, man. Everything. As soon as you start planning the menu, you should start getting paid. Period.
Man, I charge a fee. Listen. I have just like credit cards have a convenience fee. I have a convenience fee. If you are truly interested in my services, you are more than likely going to pay the convenience fee, right? That nobody's time is being wasted because I'm not in the business of wasting no time. So and this has happened before. I've literally seen someone take a menu that I created specifically for their event, and I seen someone else make it. And how did I know it was something that I came up with? Because not only did the person follow me or whatever the case may be, they also contacted someone that I'm not acquainted with them, I don't know them, but the descriptions that I gave them, they were verbatim. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that sounds. So I checked out the person's page. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? They can do what they do, no problem. But these descriptions sound very familiar. So I was like, yeah, no, you're not going to take what I'm going to do for you because my menus are never the same. Unless you contact me and say, yo, I just want stuffed salmon all the time, I tend to not make the same thing over and over again.
Copy.
You know, it just, it blew my mind. And it's like, wow, people really be doing some real grimy stuff.
Yeah, that's the world we live in, man. That's the industry. The industry's grimy all the way around, bro. You know,
yeah, it's cool. Like, everybody can make the same thing, but you know what I'm saying?
Don't take my shit,
my
right?
flavor will be their flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I'm here with you all the way. All the way.
I don't hate on nobody. I don't have time to hate on nobody.
Nah.
Everybody got to eat.
Everybody got to eat, man. Just don't copy my shit. Now let me stop. So now I ask chefs these questions, and you know I try to mix it up. But there's always some questions that I ask all to every chef. If you could sit down, have a conversation with 3 chefs, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh man. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
I do that to everybody. I do it to everybody.
I think, not I don't think, I would really love to pick Thomas Keller's Mind. I think Mind is phenomenal. At the rate he puts out books and stuff like that, like I would love to sit and just pick his mind. Somebody I grew up watching on Food Network was Bobby Flay. I would like to see what Bobby Flay is like, have a conversation with him outside of, you know, what they show on TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems like he really knows his stuff, or at least that's what TV portrays. Who else?
He's a dick, but that's different. Go ahead, keep going.
Ooh, Bobby Flay?
I don't like that motherfucker. Go ahead, next.
Jose Andres, man.
Yeah.
Jose Andres.
Yep. See, that's that dude right there, bro. He always kept it real with himself. That's that guy.
Yeah.
What's people's biggest misconception about you as a chef?
People's biggest misconception about me?
Yep.
I've been told I'm overconfident. And it took me a while to understand what they actually mean. But I'm a bet on myself all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? I know my abilities very well. I know my weaknesses, and I constantly work on them. So I'm a bet on me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
Talk to him.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So now, what's your goal, man? Before we head out, I need to know what's your goal, what you want to reach, what you want to do.
Man, the goals. Well, also, I mean, having my own private chef company is cool. Um, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I never, like in school, one of my projects was open my own restaurant. Scared the shit out of me. So for the longest time, I told myself I didn't want it. But over the past couple of years, I have seen the high demand for food. So one of my goals is to have my own establishment with my name on it, not nobody else's name, not none of that, my name. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that's right.
yeah. Um, and outside of that, it's just really just to be the best person I can be, the best father I can be to my son,
Copy.
and just live life as much as possible.
Well, man, listen, man, I appreciate you taking time. I know I had to reschedule a couple of times the past 2 weeks. It's been crazy for your boy, and I want to apologize for that, man.
It's all good.
But I'm happy you took time, man. And you know what? I'm happy that you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You're comfortable where you at. Don't let nobody tell you any different, bro. If you're comfortable then you're doing your thing, fuck what anybody has to say.
Oh no, I ain't comfortable. Oh no. COVID, COVID's like, oh yeah, don't be comfortable. Like literally, I'm gonna tell you, if the vice president of the company didn't call me, I wasn't going back.
Word? Damn.
Yeah, the vice president of the company called me himself, and I went back. But I'm not comfortable. I enjoy what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, and that's the biggest misconception about corporate. If you're not learning, then you probably shouldn't be there. But I'm actually still learning the admin aspect of it, which is what I said. That was my goal when I decided I wanted to accept a corporate position.
Copy.
So it's so much that, like, the system that they have, I've never seen it before. Like, it literally breaks down everything. And I want to be able to take that, create my own system in my own establishment. So I'm still learning. But I'm not comfortable at all. Not at all.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Just keep getting better, and then take what they teach you and start your own shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, listen, man. Bless up, stay safe, and thank you so much for taking time, man.
You as well, bro. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man. Listen, man. You wanna hit me up, ask for advice. You wanna link up with somebody? Let me know. I try my best, bro. That's what I'm here for, bro. It's to link everybody up and get everybody together, especially my people of color. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold nothing back no more. Not doing that. I'm keeping it a buck. Everybody's welcome on the show, but I'm showing love to my people of color too, man. That's all it is. You stay safe, bro.
Yes, sir. You as well. Thank you.
No doubt, man.
La pámpara prendía.